Unit 1, Values, Faith, and Beliefs of Leadership, video response. Are leaders born or developed? I believe leadership qualities, you can be born with them, but I think leadership is mostly developed or can be developed, supposing the person wants to develop. And what qualities make an effective leader? Well, I've studied a lot of psychology. I've had a lot of experiences as a coach, and I've grown from, I think, different styles of leadership myself, and have become more effective, and in a lot of ways learned the hard way. I think earlier on in my years in coaching and in teaching, maybe even a little bit parenting, I kind of had the authoritarian type attitude, my way or the highway. And I probably was right. Everyone's right, but I wasn't really effective. I didn't have a strong following, and I definitely did not grasp the power of relationships. And I was just so blind to this, but the Lord totally helped me take off those blinders. And I'm very thankful for those moments in my coaching career and my life, because it's made coaching and teaching so much richer and so much more enjoyable. So some of those qualities are, to be effective, I think we have to be relational. There needs to be modeling. We've got to do the do before we say the do. There needs to be respect. I think effective leaders listen well, and they have a following that feels a part of their vision. And great leaders have vision, they have balance, and they have great work ethic and organization. What impact does my values, faith, and beliefs have on my teaching or coaching? It has everything to do with why I do what I do. In fact, I was a teacher and a coach at a private Christian school, and very successful. Like nobody in their right mind would have left what I left. But the reason why I left to go to the college level, personally speaking, besides just a tugging on my heart, but is just, I believe I was called, and I believe there's a ministry in the secular world at a higher level. And at first it was really hard, because I do enjoy teaching from the Bible every day and doing devotions and connecting that to what we're doing in the gym and in life. But I've found it to be equally rich, just loving on people and having relationships with them, and if it were to ever naturally come up, to point them to the Lord. So I think just living it has been really satisfying. And I mean, the Lord is allowed at a secular school, and this is my third year coaching, 2 salvations. I've had multiple people come to church, many seed plants, and it's just been so amazing, and I can't wait for what's ahead. Describe what those qualities that I described look like in real life, and just provide some support. One reputable source is a book. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend. Is written by Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of the habits that I learned in this book was to begin with the end in mind, which really focuses on having vision. Great leaders have vision. They don't just do day-to-day tasks and then just end up wherever they end up. They see it in the end, and then they are detailed enough and organized enough and have the work ethic, delegate well enough to get to that vision. And in my personal and humble opinion, that vision should be exciting. It should be somewhat far-reaching. It should utilize resources outside of our own ability to give us purpose and to strive for things without losing being reasonable. So yeah, that would be one source. Another reputable person that I highly look up to and use as a resource is, besides Jesus, is John Wooden. I think he's just amazing, and I think that his literature is great, and it's simple for people to grab nuggets and apply to their life and their coaching, parenting, teaching, and it really focuses on being effective and having organization and belief and understanding of why you're doing what you're doing. So yeah, that would be my video response. Thank you.